Hello everyone, Shinto Bean here playing some more Warhammer Combat Cards PvP mode. In this one I'm going to be showing you a crazy game running Tau with Darkstrider as the Warlord. We got the Supremacy Armor, so that's a big Lord of War. We've got Long Strike, we got the Sunshark Bomber, and the Cold Star Battlesuit along with 3 small bodyguards with Taunt and 1 Medicae. This is a pretty powerful combo in PvP, but we've got 300 points available. We've also got Cut Off the Head, which makes for a pretty crazy deck, as you will see in this match. So we are matched up against Helbrecht, running a bunch of Space Marine bodyguards. We get the first deployment and the first turn, so I put down the Cold Star Battlesuit. That's not really ideal. My opponent is AFK, I guess, for the first bit, so they run out of time, and the AI chooses the first bodyguard, which is Tor Garadon. Pretty powerful bodyguard. We deploy the Sunshark Bomber next, so that is 2 ranged units, and usually after that with Darkstrider you want to put down 1 small unit, typically 1 with Taunt. We're waiting for my opponent's next deployment again. They drop Arjak Rockfist, so another tanky melee bodyguard with shields. So this looks for like a pretty tough start for the Tau. We do get the outflank and the ranged scout though, so we'll be starting with a pretty big buffed ranged attack. They drop the Apothecary, so healing on their 2 damage dealers. So looks like a pretty good start for the Space Marines, right? Well, don't forget we do have the priority threats on each side. If you kill that, you get a huge buff to the stats. So we start off dealing not too much damage, and all of the counterattacks go into the drone, leaving it with very little health, meaning on their next turn they'll very easily be able to knock out that shield drone and then deal a bunch of damage to the Sunshark Bomber with their melee attacks. Now they have been debuffed, but they do get 1 stack of the buff there from Helbrecht's special rule, so already dealing quite a bit of damage to the Sunshark Bomber. Now normally I'd shift both of those so that we get 2 extra attacks in, but I decided to just shift the Sunshark Bomber, getting 1 smaller barrage attack in and dropping the big Lord of War, which becomes the new priority threat on my side. Now we're in a position to deal a huge amount of damage. Arjak Rockfist almost gets killed in 1 shot, punching through the shields, dealing over 200 damage. He does survive though, which gives them a little bit of a chance to react. The Supremacy Armor, of course, has 4 massive shields, each of which can block like 280 damage. We've got Lord Asterion Moloch deploying over there with a big Furious Charge, almost takes down the Sunshark Bomber there. He does manage to finish it off with the regular melee attack, giving them another stack. With the counterattack, the Supremacy Armor takes down Rockfist. And here we get 2 extra attacks in when deploying the Stealth Drone. So big Game Hunter attack, punching through 1 of the shields on the bodyguard to the right over there with the Supremacy Armor. They drop a really powerful Space Marine bodyguard that is Astorath the Grim, and with his Furious Charge he knocks out the Stealth Drone, giving them yet another stack. It is our turn, so we get to attack once again and still deal nearly 200 damage to Astorath despite the fear. With the counterattack, we lost the Cold Star Battlesuit, so this is where stuff starts getting kind of crazy. We drop Long Strike, which gives us an extra attack there, dealing 98 more damage to Astorath the Grim, and then we can shift those cards over once again and get 2 more attacks in. So for the first one, the Supremacy Armor takes down Asterion Moloch, and then Long Strike is able to shoot Astorath the Grim, killing him and giving us the attack buff, and then with the precision shot, we kill Tor Garadon. So this is all on the opponent's turn before they even get a chance to do anything. So they have no cards on the field. They choose Psychic, because, I mean, what else can they do? And now it's our turn. So he has to deploy all 3 bodyguards, and then I get to take my turn. So you can see he doesn't really have a whole lot left. Mephiston is a very powerful bodyguard, of course, but the other 2 are just not really going to be able to do anything. Got a little bit of healing there, and with the ranged attack, the Supremacy Armor easily takes down that guy. Long Strike also dealing almost 300 damage. It's just nuts with the attack buffs. So now all they have is Helbrecht, and I mean, they can still deal a decent amount of melee damage, but it's game over at this point. The player was kind enough to play it out though. It does manage to get 1 more kill there, but now, of course, with Long Strike, all we have to do is shift those cards over once again and get 2 extra attacks in, and then before the turn even starts, the Warlord is already dead, and it is game over. So, as you can see, Darkstrider is ridiculously strong. Just being able to get those attacks in between turns is pretty brutal, because it means the opponent can start their turn with fewer cards on the field. So yeah, on paper, Darkstrider's special rule does seem pretty similar to Badrook's, but I think it is actually even more powerful, potentially, in PvP. So, hope you enjoyed that one, and I hope you're enjoying this PvP event. But that's it for this one. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.